Yeah. Matic, just walk with us. Conscious. Talk with us. See, we be painting pictures and we be writing scriptures. Right. You know, yeah. We was in the heights, OG tried to sell me Cartiers. With my crown, we some kings like a card in solitaire. Sticking to the script, that's what got us here. If you in the way, we stepping down like a barber chair. We was all downstairs, Molly vibes till the smoke was clear. Nephew came in, told him, boy, yo, go upstairs. This is for the kids, yeah, cover ears. Had to put in order all of my fears. Now when I step out, I'll be well prepared.
Yo, pop out anywhere, yeah, we was never scared, yeah. We was everywhere, yeah, but you was never there. People love to compare, yeah, but we just never cared. We just always did our thing. Every year we took the stairs. Back when Dylan ain't have a bed, we will always volunteer. Now we young pioneers, yeah, they see us switching gears. We some future billionaires, repping Brooklyn everywhere. So it's RIP to Pop, they know the.
We're here. We're here.
What up? I was just sharing that we're live.
Oh yeah. Luckily, we didn't run out of gas today, people. Here in Kentucky, we did go see Brian Tooley today.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll be working on the video on that of our endeavors. I've got several videos I've got to edit. What we got going on here? We got some stars for last week's show. We got Timmy Evans, John Monroe, and Raymond Snow. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Yep.
We got the chats are already going.
Oh shit! I see you, Jasper. Yeah, it's going, ain't it?
Oh.
Whole nother topic, whole nother subject.
Well, Joey doesn't understand. Han can't leave Ohio, so
Yeah,
you're going to have to go there. You're going to have to go there or not racing, or I guess talk on the internet about it.
And before it gets going too crazy, I messaged Joey mid-afternoon today and asked if he was interested in coming to try and get this money this weekend. So
he's going to go. He's going to try to be a TV star.
Yeah, he's getting ready for Vegas.
He's going to go be a TV star. TV star. Get ready for it, people. All these guys are doing events and stuff. Your car count's going to go down because everybody wants to go be TV star instead of making real money. It is. But anyway, off that, we got this wonderful, talented, beautiful.
I don't know. She's muted.
What else can we say?
How are you, Allison?
I'm great.
Great woman. There we go. She's the head woman in charge at Dynocom. Correct?
I am the Dino Queen.
Dino Queen.
There you go.
Dino Queen. Dino Queen. Can you I want to go ahead and get this out. Go ahead and start it right here. We're going to start right here, people. On Shifter Gripper's machine that she got, how much horsepower do you think that has? That
0.2.
There you go.
Yeah, it was 0.2, all right. If she got both of them out, that's
For
a 0.2,
sure.
all right. Oh, all right. I joke, people. I kid. But oh wow, yeah, that's so. I don't know where to go. I don't know. I'm lost now. I'm not.
So what do you do? What do you do? What's the company name? What all you got going on?
We are Dynocom Industries. We manufacture chassis dynos, hub dynos. We actually patented the eddy current hub dyno back in 2009. And the hub dyno is like super popular right now.
This one?
Yep, that's actually my R35 on our 3500 hub dynos.
Her R35.
My R35.
Her R35.
Pump gas.
How much power does it make?
I think it was 660 when we dynoed it.
Nice.
Good number. That's a good number.
I mean,
it's 8th mile. That's good. I'm good with that.
it's honestly better on gas than my SUV is.
Now, when you say patented the The eddy brake. Isn't that like, didn't it have something to do with like a train brake or something? I bought a dyno years ago and then I kind of got out of that tuning and everything. But isn't that kind of where that comes from?
Yeah, that's correct. It's a frictionless brake, eddy current.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah, and they use it in high-speed trains and buses and trucks.
So it's just magnets and electricity and whatnot to do it.
Exactly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What type of power can your dynos hold? And do you
So-
have multiple dynos? Is there multiple? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we start off from basically people have dynoed hoverboards, people have dynoed one wheels. If you can bicycles, so like I think 0.1 horsepower was the lowest, and we measured all the way up to in excess of 8,000 horsepower.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so used to people saying, "Oh, I maxed the dyno out and it made 2,000 or whatnot." So there's definitely equipment that can go to the moon.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, the roller dynos, the weakest link is going to be just traction, the roll on the tire.
Right.
And so if you take the tire out of the equation, then the sky's the limit.
Yeah. What's the most? Did you actually see that, or what's the most horsepower you ever seen come out of a car? I guess.
So that one was like a top alcohol.
Like a car that
Dragster or something.
like normal people can attest to.
I mean, honestly, over the years, horsepower is just increasing exponentially. I'm not 29 years old, but I remember, 230 horsepower from a V8 was freaking awesome, right?
Yeah.
300 horsepower was a lot. Now it's like, I feel like 1,000 horsepower is the new 500 horsepower. So everything is just, going bonkers.
Right.
Who was it that dynoed at y'all shop? I don't know which shop it was, but was it one of the Street Outlaw guys? Was it Ryan? Or was it?
Ryan has our dyno.
Yeah, and he posted up something like weird number, like 3,800 horsepower or something like that,
We've had boosted. We've had
Fuck that guy.
I told him, I was like, I'm going to shout you out tonight.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You can't shut that guy up.
Uh-oh. He is so nice. He really is a nice guy.
He's all right for an asshole.
I mean, for a TV person.
Right.
No, he's all right. He's all
Some
right.
of the, like you said, everyone's leaving for the TV life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is this something? So somebody say they had a dyno that come out 15 years ago. Do you just sell that dyno and you upgrade, get a new one, or do you upgrade what you already have? How do you all go about doing that stuff? I'm sure this industry is something's outdated in a year or so, correct?
I mean, I would say
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda. I wouldn't say a year. Because
Software, maybe.
Software updates for sure. User features, like a lot of people want brake specific fuel consumption, so we put that in. Somebody wants to do more tests. We have actually the entire EPA database in our software, and so people are like, well, why is that important? Well, why is it important? Because the coefficient of drag and the weight of the vehicle and all of that information is in that. So it's giving
wow.
So, but people are like, well, that's from the EPA. That's a stock vehicle. Well, yes, we understand that it's a stock vehicle, but the dyno software looks at the rate of acceleration and it understands, okay, this is not a stock 2010 Camaro. This is a modified Camaro.
Sure.
So, because that's the biggest thing is that people would say, they go on the dyno and then it wouldn't match what they did on the street or at the track. And so basically, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to replicate, that's why we have an 1/8 mile pass, we have quarter mile. We put a mile test in because we're here in Texas, of course.
Yeah.
So there's all these simulations you can do because everyone knows track time is really expensive. And if you can figure out all your bugs before you get to the track, that's the biggest purpose of the dyno. So
now how accurate is that 1/8 mile time, quarter mile time, everything? How accurate can you get it? Because I've heard people putting cars on dynos and they made something crazy and then they go to the track and run
12s.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure there's different calculations you can type in to make, whatever, but how
We say
accurate can you get?
a tenth of a second.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and actually, I have time slips, where people have gone, and then I've got their, what the dynos recorded. I'll send those to you guys so you can see them.
Wow.
Holy shit, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And then that's factor in everything like you was talking about, the drag and the weight of the vehicle and everything. I mean, I guess you program that in to your software, and then it figures it up. It figures everything up and gives you, wow. So you can leave off the trans brake and everything, just like you're making a pass.
Correct.
And it'll all show. Will it show like separation? You know how like we're radial racing now, and we try and extend the shock in the rear of the car. Will it do the same thing? Can we see everything move on the dyno?
Actually, in our new software and hardware platform that's coming out, we've been really affected by the chip shortage. So, but our new hardware, it'll have a wireless handheld that you'll be able to go up and scan the VIN of the car if it has a VIN, and then it'll auto-populate all of the information into the software, like pull that from the database. And and then there's also built-in YouTube and videos or cameras set up so you can, it is important, like even in the engine, to see what's happening. Obviously we don't want people's faces down by, the drive shaft but set up cameras. We have all that integration going. So.
Wow. That's impressive.
It shows you at the track on your screen. That's what Tiana or Brandon said.
It shows.
Yeah, they're great customers. Shit. Those ARS in McKinney, Texas, they have purchased 2 Dynocom dynos. They are the best.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're good people.
And I'm sure you all have got dynos all across the United States, correct?
Actually, we're #1 in the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
World.
Damn, so you ship internationally.
We ship every continent except for Greenland has a Dynocom dyno everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I don't know, I guess in the racing world, we concentrate so much right here in the United States. I don't even think about actually last night I was just talking about possibly going to Australia and doing a race, or, we want to go to Sweden. We want to go to Sweden over and do some stuff. Prestige worldwide. Yeah, exactly. Man, I never even that's wild. But everybody's honestly, racing everywhere.
The United States, we really produce, the fastest cars, hence why we have to have, like you mentioned, Brian Tooley. I mean, all of the market is the United States. And of course there is, drag racing and a lot of fast people in the rest of the world, but the US is where it's at for sure. Yeah. We're the leaders. We are the leaders. And we do push that when we sell our equipment, because I think buying an American company's product, supporting, your support's here in the US, your parts are here in the US, you're supporting American jobs, you're supporting American, they say for every $1 million you spend with a US company, that's 10 US jobs. So, there's some overseas companies, and, I don't really get it, because they're, it's like, it's 3 a.m. when it's 3 p.m. And I don't understand why people would do that, but.
Yeah. Are y'all hit with, just like everybody else, with the people coming to work or parts and this and that and the other? Well, you just said the chips and stuff, but
yeah,
all the other stuff.
The whole supply chain has issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
that's with about everything, ain't it?
It is.
I mean,
everything.
Now, do you all make everything in-house, or do you have some stuff outsourced and brought in for the equipment, for the machines?
We do pretty much everything in-house: welding and fabricating, machining. We don't do painting. We do outsource that. Powder coating we don't do that. But the only thing really that we import is the eddy current brake, which comes from Spain. So.
Wow.
Yeah, everything else is made in the U.S.
USA first.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Yep,
yeah,
that is awesome. So you can pretty much say, I mean, it's USA made. I'm sure it's on your packaging and everything.
Yep, it is. And actually, we've licensed our hub dyno patent. So if somebody is using an eddy current hub dyno, it is licensed from Dynocom.
Really?
So, yep. If you go up to it, it'll have our
smart.
patent number on it. Yep.
That's smart. Mine did have one, and I can't remember the damn name of it. Shit. I can't remember what I had. Yeah, fuck that guy. I can't remember what dyno I had. It's been.
It wasn't a Dynocom, so it doesn't matter. This is why you don't remember.
I know. 6 or 7 years ago, and I got out of it. I didn't even mess with it long.
If it was a Dynocom, he would have remembered.
That's
yeah,
right.
I know.
What I'm telling you are going to buy Happy, you are going to buy our new injector machine.
Oh, yeah?
Everybody, every shop in the world, performance or just regular, Okay, let me ask you a question. How often are you supposed to clean your injectors?
Now, see, I don't know that. I'm a carburetor guy, but I'm switching right now to fuel injection.
Okay.
I'm just now getting on board with.
Anybody has the answer? Anybody have an answer online here?
Yeah, let's see if anybody else can respond to that real quick. How often should you clean a fuel injector? Let's see what somebody says. Can you see any comments, Allison? I don't think you can you?
She's on her phone. She's on her phone, so she's got
okay.
She's got to.
Right. I can see the comments now.
You got to, 3 races. Somebody says 3 races.
Some guy said, yep, 3 races. Well, and that would depend on how many passes you made at a race. If you went out first round.
I guess if you're whaling, that's twice a week.
Right.
As much as that guy races, it's probably twice a week for him.
Somebody said after every outing.
2 races after every injection.
How often should?
Okay, so obviously it depends, right? Because, our injector machine can measure it can go all the way up to 12,000 cc's, which is like the big atomizers and the big precision. And I think there's a couple other people that make those big injectors. I think atomizer is probably the most popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bosch. I'm a Bosch guy.
Okay. So we would go from 5 to 12,000 cc's per minute within a 0.3% accuracy. Okay, so how often should you clean them? On a street car, they're saying every year. On a race car is a little bit, depending on how often you're racing.
Sure, and I'm sure fuel and everything else.
He had 223 passes on his injectors last season and never seen them.
Who did?
Wayland.
Oh, Wayland, okay. He's got atomizers?
I don't know what he's got.
Oh, okay.
He's big money, so yeah, he's probably got atomizers. Yeah.
Now, is this something new for you guys?
Yeah, this is a brand new product. So there's been injector machines on the market, and there's pretty much there's the Chinese ones that don't work at all. Apparently, they don't work at all. Actually, Boosted has one, and I was like, well, what doesn't work about it? And he's like, Allison, nothing works on the thing. So I was like, I don't even know why he bought it, but. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with injector machines, but the Chinese ones have graduated cylinders. And so, you're measuring what ours can do is the other ones can't do this, but ours can measure static flow. It can give you the flow curve, which is important. It can give you the low, medium, and high slopes because you need to know that information, and the dead time offsets. So if you're not familiar with what that is, I've actually through this whole thing done a lot of reading. Go ahead, Limpy. No,
he don't understand.
Can you if I had a question mark, I would put it above my head right now.
Okay.
Oh boy,
we understand.
I'm a screwdriver guy.
Oh well, okay. We understand how injectors work, right?
Yep.
What they do.
Mm-hmm.
So they open. So there's a pinnacle and it opens. So, but it takes time to open because it's still a mechanical operation. So what that dead time is, it's measuring the time it takes to open, how long it's open for. And, there's the voltage we can measure is from basically 6 volts to 22 volts.
Wow.
Pressure is 3 to 7 bar. Are you familiar with bar or do you like PSI?
PSI.
Okay. So that's like 120 roughly PSI.
Okay.
At 7 bar.
Right.
Right.
And a lot of people are asking about direct injection. Can it do direct injection injectors? And some companies are advertising that, yeah, they can do direct injection on their current machines. Well, that's an absolute lie because they don't even start till like 1200 PSI. So they may be measuring them at 150 or 120 PSI, but it's no good because it doesn't even operate until 1200. Right. So don't believe the hype.
Limpy, I think you got a picture of that machine too.
Yeah, that's the one. We have an 8 version. And then somebody's asked me, they're like, well, we do Vipers, and those obviously have 12 injectors or 10 injectors.
Is that the 350
No.
layout?
No.
Keep
Or is
going.
that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. There we go, people. There we go.
Now you understand.
She
that
got
machine.
OnlyFans. She got OnlyFans.
Oh God.
You saw
Yeah,
this
it
at-
looks
you're
I had
right.
to
it
ask
looks
her.
high tech compared to some of the ones that I've seen.
It
I
is.
mean,
Everything we do
looks
is
like a
high-tech.
serious- Yep.
Exactly. So it's basically automated to give you all of this information. And then, so like I said, it can only do 8 injectors at a time, but you can match and batch them. So that's the purpose
Gotcha.
is you want to match your injectors, into sets. And that's what it can do. So you can do up to 8 at one time. The one that she's standing by is 24. Limpy's getting knocked on. Somebody's
That's
knocked
my
on.
dog in there with,
somebody's
Dog
with the
playing
yeah.
toy.
She's out in the living room slinging her rope.
Is there a machine in there in that picture? I can't see one.
There's 2
Oh.
of them.
A machine. The machine.
Yeah. You saw that at PRI.
Yeah, I've seen it at PRN. That was the same girl at SEMA, correct? Too?
Correct. She's actually, we have our distributor in Mexico. That's his wife. Yes.
Lucky man.
Yeah. We do great in Mexico. Mexico is a great market for us. We sell a lot of dinos in Mexico.
Really?
Oh yeah. Huge market.
Yeah, huge. It's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Really?
They love American muscle cars. Absolutely.
Hell yeah, that's where we're gonna go next. We're gonna.
There's there tracks down there?
Yeah.
Is there really?
Yeah, they got streets.
See, I just
Speed tracks for.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
You don't know what alto means anyway, so.
I always think United States. Like I just
And
wow.
gasoline, you don't know what that means.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I would have never. I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought that they would have actually been really big into it. That's awesome.
In actual Mexico, not Mexico.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hold on. Our atomizer stuck open a bunch on us. Been using some of the other brands lately.
Yeah. So a lot of people.
Probably
yeah.
need to clean them more. Need to clean them more. They wouldn't
Clean
stick.
'em? That's an issue. I mean, honestly, we hear issues with all sorts of injectors. People will say, I got a Hydrolock and I'll never buy this brand again. And, so.
I'm sure they can happen to any of them. I mean, anything really. I've got a question though. I was watching which all I watch is YouTube. And since he's been here for a month, he's probably watched more YouTube than he ever has in his life. But they just had a big diesel truck dyno deal in Indianapolis. And a truck made 33 something, it set the record or whatever. But leading up to him about ready to make a pull on that truck, there was sparks, there was shit coming off the brakes of that truck. Now, what would make something do that since the dyno, now would that dyno be an eddy brake as well? But I mean, it was rollers.
Yeah.
But the brakes on the truck, I mean, them things were glowing. And shit was flying off of them. What would cause that, or what? That's been something I've been thinking about all day since I knew we were going to talk to you.
Yeah, that is okay. So that's actually not our dyno. That is, I think you're talking about UCC Ultimate Call Out Challenge, and that was a Ziegler. Justin, I know he laid down some really great power. So that dyno is recently we've actually sold a dyno to Dynamite Diesel Products, and they're up in Idaho. And so the issue is I've always felt that dyno that they have, I think it's a 50-inch roller and it's got an eddy current brake. I feel like it's too much load. Sometimes, you can put too much load on and hurt the engine of the vehicle. And you'll hear a lot of people say this, like, that run was so short, you need a longer run to collect data. Well, first of all, some of these cars, they can't make an 8-second pull. Okay.
Oh, sure. 2 or 3 seconds. And it's done.
3 seconds. It's that 3 to 4 seconds is what it is.
Yeah.
But if you want to melt pistons, sure. Go ahead. Have a 20-second run. Knock yourself out. You're going to have major problems. So I feel like that specific dyno, it's not ours. I just feel like it's always put on too much load. But they're talking about maybe bringing one of our hub dynos to UCC next year. So
So when it's putting too much load, it's trying, when you say load, it's trying to stop the wheels of the vehicle, correct?
Correct.
The dyno is. It's putting a bog onto the engine. And I've heard guys, well, I mean, our dyno will shut like a pulling tractor, something that makes crazy amount of torque. They said we can actually shut one of them down. But what I didn't understand was with that coming off the brakes of the actual truck, like that blew me away. I didn't. It was almost like somebody was in that pickup truck holding the brake, like brake boosting it or something. It was blowing through the brakes, but I didn't know. Like that threw me off. I was curious on what that was.
So a lot of people do use like their air brakes on their dyno as well as their eddy current brake to add even more load. So I don't know if maybe or the brakes of the car too. That's kind of dangerous though.
Yeah, it was coming off the brakes of the truck. I mean, it had the wheels lit up.
It's called brake boosting. He's using that to build.
I guess so.
Boost.
Yeah.
Them rail racers that you watch on YouTube.
I don't watch road racing. You know better than that shit. You know better than that.
I
like all kinds of racing, but I don't
watch Jersey Shore, so you might as well watch.
Tonight, I think America's Got Talent comes on, so we gotta watch it. We need to record it. That's my other favorite show. Do you watch America's Got Talent, Allison?
I don't.
Damn it.
How about Jersey Shores?
Actually, I used to like Jersey Shore.
Hey.
Well, she's female, so yeah. I mean, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Tan
Laundry.
What was it? Yeah, Jim Tan Laundry.
GTL.
That's right.
I call it GA.
Oh my God. How much torque can your all's brake hold?
So that's a good question, right? Dynos measure torque, not horsepower. So depending on the dyno, that's why like our big tripods, and you mentioned who has them. It's like Bruder Brothers and Kevin Mullins and ATI products, Neil Chance Racing Converters, PSI Superchargers. The list goes on. We have so many really big names that have that dyno. So how we handle the torque on that is we're actually the only company that does this, is we've created our own custom gearboxes. So for the tripods, the reason it's called a tripod, get your mind out of the gutter, Limpy. I know what you're thinking. Tripod. So you can have two brakes, and then on the top, you can either have an AC motor, you can have an inertia roller or motorcycle roller, or you can have a third brake. So tripod for three. And then what's spinning up, they're smaller brakes. So what's spinning them up is our custom gearbox. So that's what really gives you that torque multiplication is our custom gearbox.
Gotcha.
And I think I sent you that picture. We're the only company that uses our custom gearboxes on our all-wheel drive dynos for linkage. No, that's just our hub dyno. But I gave you a picture, but it was one of those PDFs you can open.
Oh, yeah.
But that's okay. So basically, we're using some companies are actually using like a rear end from a drive shaft from a vehicle.
Did you say rear end? Hold on.
Yeah, rear end. Yeah, like a Dana rear end. Like they're actually using that as a drive shaft between the. No, that's
rear end. We'll go back to rear end.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's the rear end. Hold on. I got the rear end right here.
There it is. Not
There's
that
the
one.
Rear end. That's the rear end right there.
That's to him. So our gearboxes, so we have an adjustable wheelbase for all-wheel drive, these custom gears that keep the speed. The GTR and some cars are a little bit easier to do, but Subarus, the only way to make that, to get it into two-wheel drive is you have to take apart the transmission. So,
wow.
Yeah, because a lot of Subaru people, I'm like, do you have to have an all-wheel drive dyno? And yeah, you basically have to have an all-wheel drive dyno to dyno a Subaru because you have to take the transmission apart. So, but the way the sophistication is becoming on some of these new vehicles, that you really need to make sure it's like, it could be a 90-10 torque split from front to rear. And there's the rear again. And so we really want to make sure, that all the rolls are turning at the same time. And that's what our gearboxes do. So we have that for our hub dynos and for our chassis dynos. Everybody else is using belts. Belts, the advantage. Belts.
I would think a belt can slip.
Belts can slip. Belts that you can't transmit as much higher load, higher speed, higher torque. Easier to install. You don't have idlers and pulleys. Belts are, if anyone's, belts, you've dealt with those.
Yeah.
It can be a pain. So.
Somebody asked how much torque to get a load.
How much torque to get a load?
Get a load.
I'm focused on the load part right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
may be a trick question too.
I just dropped one earlier.
Oh God!
Load early.
All of it. Full
Both of 'em.
send.
Both of them.
Yes.
Both of them stands for number 2. You know.
Okay.
That's the load.
I got it.
Johnny Brown likes big rollers.
Big rollers. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know,
Now,
so
how are
big
you
rollers.
guys? How many dyno companies is there? How many do you know of
I
that
mean,
produce them?
there's not that many. It's really a niche market. There's probably maybe 3 or 4 or 5 maybe in the US. And then there's like some in Europe and some in Australia and what?
I think the one I had was an Australian-based company.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are you sure? It was a chassis dyno?
Yeah. It was a roller.
How big were the rollers?
It was pretty good size, and we dug a pit and we put it in the ground. It was red and blue. If that rings a bell.
I mean, that could be Dyno Dynamics. Does that ring a bell?
Damn it. I got a picture on my phone, but I'd have to go back through the damn archives of shit.
Oh boy.
Like I said, I didn't really mess with it very long. I didn't really learn it. I don't know. We thought we were going to use it more than we did. And the type of business I was in, Dyno Dynamics, it was. Yeah, I know it was.
Yeah.
I bought it off of a local import shop, and they had used it forever, and they were getting out of it. And we thought we were going to get into it, and it just wasn't. We weren't doing enough tuning or anything. It was more or less for me. And
yeah. Well, and with our new hardware system, we have CAN bus integration. We have built-in knock sensors. We've got analog and digital I/O inputs and outputs. So Bluetooth. You know, you're saying about using the dyno. We try to make it so like if somebody says they hear a knock at 50 miles an hour, you set the dyno at 50 miles an hour, no matter how much you accelerate, it's not going to move from there. So there's a lot of just diagnostic stuff you can do with the dyno.
Sure.
It's not just like, here's your horsepower. Graph. Yeah. It's a lot of really, and then, you know, finding MBT on the dyno. And there's a lot, you know, cell by cell tuning where, you know, you can set a specific mile per hour RPM and go into step test or a sweep test, or there's so many different tests you can have.
Yeah,
with our
because you can bring a car up to say 60, 70 mile an hour and hold it there and then put a load on it to see what it does, correct? Like you can watch all different kinds of different things.
And like I said, with our CAN bus, or we have OBD2, I mean, there's a lot of, and we actually also integrate directly with, you know, Megasquirt, Haltech, no, not Haltech, Megasquirt, Holly, Fuel Tech, Pro EFI, AEM. We have basically, you can data log all the channels from the ECU and put them into the software. And so, you know, you want to graph whatever, you know, EGTs or whatever it is you want to see, you can do that in the software. So,
wow.
Yeah. It's really a tuning tool. They always say, you know, this tool. That's also why, you know, you said you didn't really use it for that much, why we include training, free training to original customers. We're doing a training class, also HP tuners, in September in Fort Worth. So,
damn.
Yeah, that'll be 2 days HP tuners.
That would be something that would really come in handy with me, because right now I do some late model stuff, but I've got to send it out and have everybody, you know, do everything. I've got HP tuners on my truck and on this laptop, but I don't know how to use this shit.
Come on.
Damn.
We're right off Handerly, Eaterville. Limpy knows exactly where we're at.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah,
I've heard about the location.
We got a spot up there. I'd really be good when they finish that highway and we'll get that cut through traffic.
Are they ever going to finish that highway? I'll be like,
ever.
I never see anybody working on it.
Well, you know, you got that banker's hour, so when you know they're usually asleep when you're coming to work. Somebody asked about, do y'all have mobile dynos?
We do. We have mobile dynos where, yeah, you can pull them behind your trailer like a gooseneck or a bumper pull, all-wheel drive, two-wheel drive. Some people like to take the hub dynos, but I mean, that's a lot of setup. You know, the fastest thing at a car show is really drive on the trailer, do your runs, drive off your trailer.
So somebody goes, oh boy. So this is what somebody goes. Oh, somebody goes, this is a long way from weed and hose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't ever weak people. We don't have to talk about
Yeah, we don't have to-
OnlyFans. We don't
yeah,
have to talk about
strippers
smoking weed. This is something, everybody knows we're car guys. And
Yeah, I'll tell you what. After this show, Limpy's going to be smoking some cigarettes.
are you guys, when I was asking just a second ago how many other dyno places there is, are you guys in the same price range as everybody else as far as dynos?
I think we are. We do regularly.
But you offer a
check.
superior product.
We do. And
too.
actually, if anybody's listening, we will give anybody who's listening right now a discount for mentioning code word is Limpy and Happy. So anybody who wants to buy an injector machine, dyno, hub dyno, chassis dyno, mobile dyno, you just give us a call. Girl not included. Yeah. I'll give you our toll-free number. It's 866-436-DYNO.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
That asshole. You get that asshole too.
Yeah. Well, when we get his injector machine up and running, we'll go do maybe we could shoot something over there.
That'd be cool. Yep.
Just aim high.
Chris has been over a couple times with his car, and he's so busy.
Do you all do any in-house tuning or in-house dynoing for people?
We do for our own development. So,
Okay.
if we want to test something, we get a couple different customers. I don't know if you know Dave Doremus from D-Balm. He's from Louisiana.
Yeah, Dean Bob Tuning. That's he tunes for Chris and all the local guys there.
Yeah. And we do need cars sometimes. I'll post up on your Facebook forum sometimes. So sometimes we do need race cars to test with because we want to get a 2500 or we need to test something. So definitely hit me up if you have a race car, you're in the DFW area and you want to put it on our dyno. There's no cost to you.
Awesome.
What's that number again, Allison?
866.
866.
436 dyno. DYNO.
Yeah. They said post that number.
Yeah.
What else? I'm sitting here going through the comments now.
That's my door. That's my door, Chanel.
And my dog will go nuts because we used to have
me.
the
I'm
same
outside.
dog.
Open the door.
They asked, was that Robin Roberts' car? I don't even know who that is.
Robin Roberts?
Yeah, I have no
He don't
idea.
watch the show.
Robert, in PK.
Yeah, it was.
I guess that's one of them shows I don't watch.
Now that was at PRI, right? Those
That's a
pictures
PRI.
was at PRI this year. Yeah, I
Correct.
remember his car being in the booth.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that,
you guys
that
will
car
be
that
set
I
up
just
again
posted
this
up here. This car here.
Yep, the
Yes.
Firebird.
That was that's who?
Robin
Robin
Roberts.
Roberts.
Robin Roberts. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry, people. I don't watch drama.
Gonna learn you something today.
I don't watch drama field TV shows. I'm out in the streets living the dreams. I ain't got to go pay to be on TV.
That's true.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry I said it. I said it. Uh-oh.
Will you guys be at
Will y'all be at PRI again?
this year?
Again?
We'll be
Guess
at PRI.
Guess what? I'm gonna hit you up for another pass.
Okay.
Unless we get a booth.
Oh, what?
Unless we get a booth. We may get a booth.
We may get a booth. Okay.
Yeah.
Just set up in our booth if you want.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we've been talking about it because it's a lot of walking. So we'd rather just have
It
people
is.
come by and talk to us.
Exactly. SEMA, are you going to come to SEMA?
I will be. I go quite a bit. I think
Mhm.
I've been 8 times. It wasn't his cup of tea.
Yeah. I didn't have
You
enough.
you don't like Vegas?
Didn't have enough bitches there.
That's where all the bitches are. Too.
I must have missed them.
Okay, SEMA is like a sausage fest, yes, but Vegas in general isn't.
I have a ball at SEMA. I love SEMA. I'm sure it's an ass whooping for somebody like you that's sitting at a booth that's working all weekend, but still, when you get a chance to relax at night, It's a good time. Vegas
That's
is fun. It is. It's fun. SEMA's always fun for me. I think I've been 7 or 8 times.
Who is the dude?
I
I
enjoy
forgot the dude's name that when we went to SEMA, it was happened to be on Halloween, and we went to what is it again? Happy?
What's that?
Where the freaks are,
Um,
where they have the zip lining across the deal, and
down on like Fremont Street.
yeah, Fremont Street. Yeah, I forgot that dude's name. We went down there, and he gave me the dime tour down there. I guess he's been there several times.
Fremont.
He was
I
at
like
y'all,
it down
he was
there.
at y'all's booth when I was there. Fuck, I don't know. It was like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. Fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it
That was the only time you went to SEMA, correct?
Yeah,
I remember you carrying that box,
yeah,
and you're like, "Holy fuck!"
yeah. And you're like, oh, we're over here. We're at this, and I didn't realize it was like way on the other side of the. I don't know how many exhibition centers they got around.
It is a lot of walking. It
It's
is
massive.
big.
And now that they've opened up that new wing, it's massive. That whole other arena. I mean, that. Happy of your hair, Limpy of your hair. New drag strip in West Virginia.
Hope
Send me
they don't
something
have-
on it.
Send us something on it. Maybe they got banjos playing in the background out there.
We like West Virginia. That's where people, the Whitakers, are from.
Yeah.
Allison, do
Yeah.
you watch any YouTube?
Some Cletus McFarlane is one of our great customers. Yeah, he's got a
And
Dynocom 7500 series.
He's on
He's
the
killing
dyno
it.
all
He
the time.
won. Is that not drag week, but Sick Week? No, what is that? Rocky Mountain Race Week.
Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
Yep.
In that El Camino, and yeah,
That's a badass car. Yeah, I watched now his is rollers.
correct.
And it just did what 2,000 something with Steve down there tuning on it.
Yeah, Steve Morris.
Spun the
engines.
tire a little bit, and they was putting a little glue on it and stuff. Now, do
Yep.
you recommend putting glue on it? I mean,
You can.
if
I
it
mean,
works, I would be kind of like, if it works,
Yeah.
whatever it takes.
Steve Morris actually has our tripod dynos, and I know Steve Morris is a legend in himself. So,
Yep.
Yeah, actually, Cletus is going to be getting a hub dyno. There is one issue, is that basically the way that our hub dynos work right now is they work best on 3-phase power, and where he only has single-phase power. You'd be surprised actually how many people don't have 3-phase; they have single-phase power.
Right.
And currently in our current hardware system, we're doing this pulse width modulation. We're going to IGBT, which stands for, I wrote it down because I knew I was
Itty bitty.
integrated gate bipolar
Oh.
transistor.
I forgot
That's
the G
over
there. I was
my
just
head.
going to say itty bitty titties, but
So basically with single phase, you lose like 33% of the capability of the dyno, of the
Which is
holding
quite a bit,
capability.
really.
It's a lot. It is a lot. 33% of 3,000 horsepower. It's a lot. So he looked at getting 3-phase power in there, and they quoted him $31,000.
good
Oh.
Lord.
And I told him, is that because you're Cletus McFarlane they gave you that? Or is it because, you're just in the middle of nowhere? So anyways, we're working to change with a new hardware platform that we're going to be getting out. It'll be able to get you back up to that 30%. So
Awesome.
yeah.
So it sounds like, your dynos are, obviously, a lot of people's got them, and a lot of the big name guys got them.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Next time
Yeah.
you're on YouTube, just search the Whitakers.
Yeah, because we was talking about West Virginia. That's what I was getting at. But if you get on YouTube, look up the Whitaker family.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with dynos, but you would definitely.
This is not like 2 girls in a cup thing. If I type this in, I'm not going to
No,
get it.
they're probably from the same family, but
Okay.
it's
Close enough.
Okay. We actually
It's
sold a
entertaining.
dyno to West Virginia, 304 Customs, so I'll give them a shout out.
304 Customs.
Yeah. West
And
Virginia.
somebody said they it was what was his name?
Oh, look, hold on, this guy right here too. Doug. I know the Whitakers. Hey,
boy.
we need to get them on the show.
Oh, no. Yeah, Will's up there said they just bought. What's that guy's name? Where's it? It was up there earlier. What was his name?
I don't know. Yeah, people were on here talking about Cletus's dyno and stuff as well.
Oh, great.
I'm
You know who
kinda
actually
going
bought a dyno today? Who's going to be at SEMA? Donk Master.
Awesome. Now,
Yeah.
see, I'm into the big wheel cars and stuff, so I follow
Corey
him.
Mullins. Corey Mullins.
Corey Mullins. Yeah. Hey, Corey.
Okay. Yeah.
Mullins Performance. Yeah.
Yeah. They said they have one. They have one.
They do.
House.
Awesome.
3-phase is very expensive.
It is very expensive. So, like I said, with the new hardware, you'll be fine.
It takes a whole new service.
Yeah.
It makes your whole week.
It does.
Guy said Donk Master in Texas, right? No, he's not. He's in the Carolinas, In and Out Customs.
In and Out Customs. And actually, he's opening a new facility in Vegas where the dynos are going.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So maybe we could like party in Vegas with Donk Master this year.
When is it this year?
That.
When is SEMA?
October. End of October?
First weekend in November.
First week in November.
Well, it's first week because it's always Tuesday to Friday. SEMA's always starts on Tuesday and ends on Friday. But then Donk Master this year went out street racing, and I was trying to find them, and my contacts in Vegas at the time didn't lead me to the right street. So
I'm gonna be in Vegas. I'm gonna be in Vegas the weekend after. I mean, she doesn't know yet, but surprise, woman.
Oh shit! The warden's birthday.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas the next weekend.
Second weekend in November.
Yeah, she's never been to Vegas. Yeah, she's never been to Vegas, so I'm gonna take her to Vegas.
You should take her to SEMA too, no?
Oh, no.
You just hate SEMA.
I don't know. If Happy goes, I might go. I don't know yet.
Happy's going. Donk Master's going.
I'm in. I really enjoyed it.
I have to go and then come back and then go again.
I would just stay out there.
We just stay out there. We can get in a lot of trouble, especially at Plant 13.
Oh boy.
And cookies.
Yeah, it's legal. It's legal. Everything's legal.
Legal right
You
now.
got a lot of traffic going in and out of your house. Somebody packing in groceries, or what are they doing? Is that the FedEx man? The hell you got going on?
It might be the milkman since I'm not home.
Yeah, he's in my kitchen. I'm actually in my living room right now.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I've been gone for a month. I've been up here
living
for a
with
month.
me.
Take her to Sausage Fest. Where's Sausage Fest?
We're gonna stay away from Sausage Fest, wherever the hell that is. That ain't my cup of tea.
Got to go to the cat house. We ain't going to that one strip club we went to.
Oh God, not even gonna talk about it.
I could have swore that a lady was old enough to be my mom was in there dancing.
Is it the Spearmint Rhino? Is that what it's called?
That's the biggest one in Vegas. Yeah,
no,
that place.
This one was like what'd you give it a 1 point?
Yeah, out of one to no, it was a 0 to 10. I give it a 0.75.
Oh my God.
So it was that type of classy establishment.
What was wrong with it?
All the women were definitely my mother's age. I'm 43. And
I'm older than him.
And then the one that was on stage was built about like me. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm built bad, but it's nothing I want to look at while I'm having a drink, I guess. So yeah, I mean, it was all right. It wasn't too bad. We'd have fun in Vegas. We'd have fun in Vegas for SEMA. We'd have fun.
Awesome.
What's the least amount of horsepower or torque, I guess, so to speak, that y'all can actually register?
Like I said, we did somebody did a hoverboard.
Yeah, and a bicycle.
And a bicycle, yeah. So
For
I think
real?
it was 0.1 was the hoverboard. I have the graph in a picture.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That's
Yeah.
like your inches heavy out of an inch.
Oh
It's huge.
boy, that's what they were saying about big rollers.
Yeah, it might be short, but it's skinny.
But a
That's
lot of
wild.
load.
Oh, there we go. Now, hey, we're loosening her up, people.
As I always say, a battleship looks small in the ocean.
There you go.
Right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
He ran a strip club here in West Virginia for 7 years. Is it down there by the Whitakers?
Yeah, he's the one that knows the Whitakers.
Oh yeah.
We need to holler at him.
Oh boy.
Oh, Bobby Smith. Damn, happy I'm old enough to be your dad. Yeah, I feel old though. I act young and I live young, but I feel old.
What did it say?
How many dinos do you guys sell in a year? You don't have to give exact numbers,
yeah.
but just like,
We tried to ship 3 a week. That's the goal.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking maybe one a month. There's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Y'all, then you all got a pretty damn substantial, serious building and facility.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
You're not just out in the back of the house in a pole barn. You got some serious shit going on.
We do.
Oh shit! Look at Ernie.
Damn,
Ernie.
hell yeah.
Look at Ernie post.
The Whitaker family has been it. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, forgot about how much Ernie loves Waffle House.
Somebody was asking about the torque on Cletus's graph. They only saw horsepower. Why does Cletus Dyno have no torque curve on the screen, only horsepower?
It did. If you go back and watch the video.
I thought it did.
Yeah, it did.
Too.
I keep up with, I'm telling you, I'm a YouTube nerd. That's all I watch. So yeah. And if he didn't even, that's something too. If you don't bring up on the graph, you're not going to look at it.
Well, there's ways to pick up RPM. So that's the biggest pain, I would say, on 80 dynos, getting an RPM signal. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. People like the inductive pickup, which is basically...
Can't you just clamp something around the spark plug wire?
Right. So the problem with that is an analog signal. So not so good. But there's, you can do OBD2, you can do... snapshot. We have gear ratio, which actually gear ratio is probably the best option. But there is one where you can get horsepower but no torque. So there is a no pickup option. Sometimes people pick that by accident. So maybe I'm not exactly sure. I know when we went out there to train Cletus and the crew, he had COVID.
Oh,
so he wasn't there. He had it bad too.
Yeah.
So we need to go back out there. When he gets his hub dyno, we'll go back out there. Those guys are great. Super nice guys. Totally down to earth. Not something like these other people are.
Right.
Just
act like I'm part of your crew with you and I'll just go out and help.
Come on.
Them guys seem like they're awesome guys.
They are.
They really do.
Are.
I feel like I know them because I watch them every day, but they really do seem like they're cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not TV people.
Right. They're just down to earth guys.
I'd say they're really YouTubers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is no different than,
I guess.
Really it's just no different than anybody else. They're just cool dudes.
Yeah.
Limpy, what are you over there working on?
Oh, well, my fucking screen started fucking like I was hacked or something.
I could tell you had something going on.
I almost picked up my laptop and threw the motherfucker. I was like, you ain't getting nothing else from me. And if I started acting all crazy and shit, it might be your neighbors over there spying on me.
There's no telling.
I'll give them a dick pic real fast.
Oh my God.
Hold on, I'll give them a dick pic. Allison might not have seen this.
Let me see it.
Get your blog ready. That one's over 2,000 square feet.
This one.
He jokes because he has a hemorrhoid, and
no.
we named it the Red Dragon. So he hasn't learned how to pee. He hasn't learned how to pee over his balls yet, so that's how he has to pee.
Yeah, you got to pull him down, pee over him.
Yeah,
that's all
outside.
right.
Outside.
Yeah, outside. Of course.
This is why your doorbell is going on and off constantly.
No, that's at his house.
that's at
No,
my
that's
house.
at your house.
And we do have this guy. He's a not only is he a part-time sales rep for Stripper Glitter, part owner, but he's also a part-time starter and a part-time fluffer for the porno business here.
Yeah.
Unreal. He's a friend of ours too.
He's a fist pumper sucker.
We got to show
charger.
that every show.
That's awesome.
Every show.
Yeah, he's a.
What's people over there saying?
And Limpy, I tried to see you at WRP. It was slammed.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know you went.
I tried. There was such big crowds, and I heard you ended at 6 a.m.
Something like that. I can't.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. It still wasn't worse than
Now that's what H-Town?
The Gut. No, it was Wichita Falls.
Oh, okay.
WRP. Yeah.
Night at the falls.
Yeah.
And then what do you call
it?
Park After Dark.
Park After Dark.
Park After Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. So many amazing cars there, and
wonder if we can get Chris Lane on the dyno and see how much horsepower he's got. How much torque he pumps.
It's over that 0.1 or 0.2.
I'd say as much pumps as he does, it's probably 0.5.
0.5.
Yeah.
Damn.
Call me Chris.
Three dynos a week.
Yep. No, we do consider it an all-wheel drive 2 dynos. So
sure,
maybe one all-wheel drive and something, but that's our goal is to ship that many. So
everybody go ahead.
Answer me this: does all-wheel drive belong in small tire?
I think so.
Yep.
I don't see the issue with it.
I agree. Thanks.
Thanks. Kenzie agrees.
Yep. Perfect. That's our rules. That's what we live by.
He's a master pumper. Now, I believe it service does count. So, but that's just me.
Yeah. All-wheel drive needs to be in small tire.
Yeah.
Is everybody now going to the hub dynos over the rollers?
Okay, so we said that's the flavor of the week, which is nice because there's good applications for them. You have a small shop. You can't have a 4-post lift. You're not allowed to dig a pit, so they're nice and portable and stuff like that. So we make them all, but yeah, it seems to be really popular right now. I would say a dyno day isn't. You can strap on cars. You can get them through a whole lot faster with a chassis dyno.
Sure.
They
both have their purpose.
Exactly.
Is Coke one more accurate than the other?
Not really. Okay, so the thing with the hub dyno is, you're taking out the tire out of the equation. So you're not going to have blowouts with tires, and you're not going to have just like Fleet. Yeah, you're not going to have slippage. But the truth is, I always say, you go down the street or the track with the tire, so and it's a little bit of a safety loop too, because the tire is what will basically break instead of the car. So you do see a lot of people sometimes breaking drive shafts. Well, but they break drive shafts on every dyno.
Sure.
Especially trucks.
Well, and I've always wondered too if it mattered with being on rollers, you're strapping the car down, where on the hub, you're not really strapping the car down. The car can move and do its thing, and you're just actually spinning something. So I didn't know if, I'm sure now with all the technology and everything that you guys got going on in software, they're pretty close to being accurate, both of them.
Do you want to give prices out, or do you want to have them
I see Derek's question. Is that on a hub or a chassis dyno? Well, just let you know, basically a hub dyno, the lowest I think they start at $39,000. They're pricey. And then the chassis dynos, they start around $26,000-ish. So, yeah.
Yeah, and he's a local guy to me in Bilge Transmissions. And we were actually just talking not long ago. He actually called and asked if my old dyno was still in my shop, and he was going to go try and possibly buy it. So I do know that he's been interested and been kicking it around the idea of possibly getting a dyno.
Okay. Call me, Derek. You also have that discount code.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
I posted the number up there.
All right, awesome.
This guy's wanting to send you some information on that drag strip.
Okay, yeah. I'll just post it. I don't.
Or you can send it to us to Facebook.
Yeah, just send it to us on Facebook, or you can message me on my YouTube page. I'll get it there as well. I'll message you there.
You guys,
I hear it.
Hold on. Yeah, we have actually. I've spoke with a few guys from Canada that's coming to the event this weekend. So there's a crew of guys coming down. I know that want to see Billy and Tommy and everybody and the SRC family. But yeah, we love to have you.
You speak Canadian.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, we actually met some guys this weekend from Australia. It was really cool. They were over here gathering parts for a '60s Chevy Apache pickup truck that they were building. We met them at a drag strip, so that was neat. They were spending a few weeks over here running around gathering parts up. They got a chance to meet us at a race.
All right. So Allison,
Yes.
besides dynos, what do you like doing besides work and doing all that stuff?
I'm basically my kid's Uber driver. You know, I've got kids who can't drive. One of them, I'm actually teaching one of them to drive. He's 15 right now.
There you go.
God help me.
I just went through it.
Yeah. And so he's, you know, he doesn't understand that you have to like modulate the throttle. The brake is a little bit, you know, so. But yeah, and I'm, you know, I have kids, so it's pretty much shuffling them around to volleyball and friends' houses and, you know, whatever activities they're doing. So.
Do you go to events from time to time? You go to some races?
I do. I like WRP. Our big sign is out there.
Awesome.
And of course, Aaron Gonzalez and X.
In X Gonzo.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Real cool dude.
Yeah.
He likes sleeping in the back seat, going from spot to spot.
Oh shit.
He's like Dylan. But he doesn't get his panties in the wad like Dylan does when we fuck with him.
He's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Now, do you still have your car? You still have your all-wheel drive car?
I do. The GTR, I do. Yeah.
Is that something you daily, or is that just a weekend toy?
No, I've been dealing it, honestly, with the gas prices the way they are. It's seriously better than my SUV on gas. Although probably not the way I drive it. But it is. It's ridiculous right now.
Yeah, I know.
Gas, but
Everything.
everything.
Yeah, I know.
All
Has
of
your
it.
all's prices went up? Have they had to go up due to everything else in the industry?
Yeah. And another thing I would say, I didn't even know that the ports weren't 24 hours a day. I thought they operated like airports, you know. I thought it was just constantly receiving stuff, but the ports were 8 hours a day. I just, through all COVID and all this stuff, I just found out that, now they mandated it, that they should be open 24 hours a day. So
it may start opening up and
I
some
hope
things
so.
moving. Right.
I've been talking to our logistics, our freight people, and they're saying that, you know, it's such a backlog because of COVID and all the containers and then China and, you know, this and that. And so it'd probably take another year and a half to flush out, but I can see even now when we're placing orders for stuff, they'll say like 2023, but if you place the order with them, then they'll get you better. I think they're just waiting for those orders to come in and then they'll place the orders with
something locked in. Right.
So hopefully
do
it can get better.
Do you all have to ship through container, or do you all ship like can they be flown in a plane like UPS or FedEx? I figured, I mean, it's extremely heavy, but I'm sure there's people that ask.
Yeah, they do.
You know?
And we do have dynos, in Dubai and all over the world, and they're like, "Give me a price on air freight." And I was like, "I don't care how much money you have, you're not air freighting a dyno."
Right.
Yeah, we're talking like over 15,000 pounds. You're just not doing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And being in this industry, if you had the opportunity to travel to some of these places and out of the country to set up the equipment or be there or oversee.
Yeah, I've been a lot of places. I would say like the love of cars and racing is global.
That's awesome.
Yeah, people. You know how it is. Either you love cars or
you're not a car guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the best place you've ever been to, scenic wise?
I really liked South Korea. Believe it or not, they have a big car. You know, you think South Korea, but you know they have Kia. They have, you know, they love cars there.
I want to go so bad.
Yeah, it's actually really, the food is great. The people are really nice, and they're nice to you. So
we went to, where did we go today for dinner?
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Yeah, I
I
didn't
love
eat there.
Vietnamese food.
I didn't see no dogs or cat rolling around, so I didn't eat there.
Well, he ate off the Chinese menu in the back of the Vietnamese menu.
I
But
was out.
I love Vietnamese food. That's another place I'd like to go to Vietnam.
we actually set up our first dyno there. We have our new distributor there. That's a really growing country for cars. I mean,
Really?
Thailand is another country where they're just
No.
they're nuts.
Yep. I watch
Like-
a guy over there all the time too on YouTube, CB something, and you know he's into the long boats and into the cars and into the bikes that they race, and that's another place I want to travel the world.
Yeah.
Love to.
Thailand, they'll do souped up Ferraris and Aventadors and Lambos. They just mod the hell out of them. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you been over there to where Saudi Arabia and stuff like that?
Okay. I've been to Dubai.
Dubai, yeah.
Well, Dubai and then Abu Dhabi, basically the UAE. But as far as Saudi Arabia goes, no.
I guess that's
I
where I was
personally
talking
haven't. The company is gone, but I personally did not gone there.
Where that sheik lives, where he has he's whatever, a trillionaire or whatever.
So they just let women drive there by themselves with other I think they can drive with other husbands now. They just let them drive. So
How do they do it? I thought their face was covered.
yeah, they are. It's crazy. It's like, and then some of them, it's just their eyes,
Yeah.
and then some of them have even coverings over their eyes, so it's like completely black. It's like a ninja.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a little bit crazy.
Happy had some egg rolls today over there. It looked like they were made out of Magnum's rubbers.
Oh my God. It's a summer roll.
Close enough. It looked like it was full on.
Oh yeah.
It was a full on rubber
Rice paper. I love that shit.
It was a rubber roll.
Spring rolls.
I do. I love that shit.
It's like see-through. Yeah.
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 It looked
He
like
thought he thought it was a rubber.
it was tied on the end. It looked like
Looked like I was eating a condom.
yeah, it was. And it was a big one, and so it had to have been a Magnum.
I ate all that shit.
Yeah, he
Weird
did.
shit, funky shit.
He had look, I think you still see sauce on his shirt.
Oh, I'm sure I spilled shit.
He had shit all over him, man. He had shit all over him.
Okay.
Hold on. There, we got a spot. We got people. We got fans wanting to see it.
Get your blog ready. That one's over 2,000 square feet.
Oh, boy. Sorry, I did that in like 3 minutes on my phone. So that's about all you get. I haven't been little Red Dragon sauce. He had some. Did you do some Red Dragon sauce when we got home?
Peanut sauce. That's no, not yet. How's that? Oh, I heard that sauce. Hey, you're very welcome. We're trying.
I was like, yeah, that's.
What's up with the West Texas strip clubs?
They make their spring rolls out of Magnums.
They make their own sauce there too.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced Texas strip clubs yet. I don't think.
Oh yeah.
I had a friend who was a stripper in Houston, and she said that they would literally put like quarters in her G-string,
Oh, I'm sure.
like change.
Yep, I'm sure. I've seen a bunch. I was a strip club connoisseur there for a while, but I've never been to Texas to any of them. I've wanted to go, but we're always down there for a race. We're always busy. I've seen guys throwing change at the girls while they're on stage. I'm like, oh God.
It's not right.
I used to work at a strip club. I was the pole cleaner.
Oh my God. I hear you, pole cleaner.
Chris Lane used to work at LeBare's. Here's what he did.
You know, I hate to say it. That does kind of look like pole cleaning there. I mean, that really does.
He's not only he's a pumper line starter, but he's also a fluffer for the men.
Yeah, they said you need to get Garrett to buy an injector cleaner tester machine. I'm sure he will. I'm sure
Yeah.
he will with everything he's got going on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
What if they get that? If he got his was that new where he was down on the horsepower on he could make it up that deal in the boat? Was that a new one or was that an old one?
No, that was brand new. He just released that today.
Yeah, he said he was down 20 horsepower, so something was wrong.
20 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is Happy come to Paris, Texas with you?
I don't know. We were talking about that at dinner. Well, I'm trying to get my car together. And since me and him's just been kind of hanging out, shooting the shit, I haven't had a lot of time to work on it, but I will be in Texas in the next couple of weeks. I will be out there.
What's your car, Happy?
I've got a G-body. It's a nitrous small block car.
Okay.
I've got a couple of them actually, and then we've got a big wheel car that we race with all gold wheels, like Donk Master's car as well.
Yeah.
But I've got so many irons in the fire that I haven't concentrated on one thing and got something done. So I'm trying to do that now. And then I've
So
got
you're
a
saying
6-year-old.
your race car isn't done?
No, it's driving me nuts. But everything that we're doing, me and him's doing together and traveling and hitting all these races, this is a full-time job.
For sure.
You know, it is. But I love it, and I wouldn't change it. So if racing has to wait right now, I love doing this. I love meeting everybody, talking to everybody, going to all these events and doing these events. And like I said, we've got some stuff planned for next year. So this is just going to keep getting bigger for us. You know, with him doing cash days, I think it'd be cool to have a cash days in all 50 states.
Still working on the car. Hopefully. It needs to be wired up. I don't know. I gotta get with Dan and see what the wiring deal is.
What they say, ask if I'm coming to the hood. I guess that'd be the gut. I'll tell you what, I had more fun at the gut than I probably had at any event this year. That was fun. Have you ever been there, Allison?
I don't think so.
Yellow Belly?
Oh, Yellow Belly. No, I've not been there. I know. I've heard a lot. I've never been to Yellow Belly. I've never been to XRP either.
I've never been to XRP, but Yellow Belly, I went this year for the first time with him for an event, and it's wild. It's wild, but it was probably one of the better times. Everybody said they don't feel safe there and, you know, this and that, but I thought it was awesome. It gets a little rowdy. Everybody's smoking weed. Everybody's drinking.
Okay.
You know, I think to get in, you got to have a bag of weed and a 12-pack, but it's,
I'm down.
I mean, it's kind of up my alley. I mean, that don't bother me. You know, it's a good time. When are we coming to the north? Michigan's about as north as
I'm supposed to be in Michigan sometime this year.
Until 23, and then we're going to be working on the schedule, everybody, for 23. Where we're hitting. Definitely New York.
End of August, I'll be in Michigan at Onondaga, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, how can we mention Yellow Belly without Lookout? Look out! Look out!
Look out! Look out! Watching Lookout yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I'm always watching Lookout. Yeah. No, I was just watching it today with Funky Time.
Yeah. The best part is when he was interviewing the horses and stepped in shit. That was the best. The
best ever. Jasper, I see Jasper's on here. Hey, you need one of these dynos.
Yeah.
Jasper, you need to holler at this woman and get one of these dynos on the way.
Get up with what's his sponsor? What's his big sponsor?
Bipolar.
Bipolar, yeah. Bipolar needs to get a.
And she said it plugs and plays pretty much with Fuel Tech. Now, does Fuel Tech themselves, do they use one of your gas dynos?
That's a good question. They don't, but they use the hub dyno that's licensed from Dynocom.
Okay.
And we actually have a great relationship with Fuel Tech. We use their peak and hold for our injector machine. We use their peak and hold driver in our injector machine. So
gotcha.
I'm really, we talked to Mr. Anderson and Louise. They're really nice people over there.
That's something I've been thinking. See, I still haven't bought any ECU for my car, and I'm just now, like I said, I'm switching over. But me being in Kentucky, I've got Hall Tech 45 minutes from me, and they've got hub dyno there.
You've got Holly.
I've got Holly and Bowling Green.
Yep.
But then I've got guys in my ear that's like, you need to go with Fuel Tech. So I'm I don't know because I don't know none of them. So it's like, I'm a carburetor guy, so I don't know which way to go. Don't know. I'm kind of stuck up in the air. I have no idea.
It seems like Fuel Tech really has a lot of, the fast cars that are winning. It seems like.
I agree.
Ryan Martin.
Yeah.
Jeff
Well,
Lutz.
every once in a while, I talk to Justin, and he was like, this is the way to go, and he was preaching Fuel Tech to me, and I feel like if I did go that way, I would want one of their guys that specialize in Fuel Tech to wire it, and then I would want to take the car to Georgia and let them put it on the dyno and tune it, and teach me my software while I'm there. So that's the thing. I haven't sat down long enough and worked with enough of anybody's software to see what I'm comfortable with anyways, but kind of right now it's Greek to me.
A lot of guys run Holly too. I like the Holly software interface too. I think it's easy to use. I think I've looked at, obviously we've done Fuel Tech classes and stuff, so I've seen them all. I think Fuel Tech is a little bit more complicated. I feel like Holly's just a little bit easier.
Yeah. I don't know. And you all do classes there?
We do. We've done Fuel Tech, we've done AEM, we've done them all. So
now, do you have somebody in-house that specializes in them all, or do you bring somebody from Fuel Tech or bring somebody from Holly? Or
yeah, we bring in it's Tuner Tech is the name of the company. They're actually our Latin American distributor, so they're certified with every single one of those companies, and like even other companies you haven't even heard of, like Cyvex in the UK, and Bosch and all these other ones that aren't necessarily so popular, but they are in the other parts of the world. That company is OEM certified by those companies to be able to teach. See, yeah.
Now that what you was talking about on HP Tuners, will you have somebody coming in from HP Tuners the same way, the same
Correct.
people, or are they going to come in and teach it?
Yeah, it's the Tuner Tech is coming in.
Awesome. And
it's a Saturday and Sunday, and we'll have a link up on our website at some point.
Okay.
So I can send that to you.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking about the price of the injector machine. So it starts at $9,995. And that's for the single fuel pump option, but I can definitely send quotes out to people. But if you want to get the dual fuel pump option, I think it ends up being like around 12. So if you're doing the big atomizer type style, you do need the two fuel pumps.
Yeah, and they can get in touch with you on they can link through the website and
correct.
Email you that way.
Yeah.
Dynocom.com.
Dynocom.com goes to it, but it's actually Dynocom.net.
.net.
But Dynocom.com, it used to be a porn site.
Okay? Oh, it did? Oh.
Yes.
So what was you doing over there?
Unfortunately, we didn't own it. That was a long time ago. So, yeah.
Here we go, people.
And it was American made, too.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What are you doing, Hot Rod?
Do you got anybody that you want to give a shout out to? Or, oh, wait, they want to know if you got OnlyFans.
I don't think she does OnlyFans.
Do you know
like your fish tank in the background?
Oh, thank you. It's getting dark now. It's like I don't think you can see the light very well.
Do you know anybody with OnlyFans that would like to come on?
Probably Jessica Barton.
I've been trying.
Well, can you hook us up with?
I've been trying. That's somebody I've been trying to do. My sister knows her, and I've met her in the club and talked to her. I've actually talked to her at the track. But that was our very first girl that I wanted to actually get on here and interview, just with her being so big into the cars and Supras and everything, back in the day.
And she's gorgeous, too.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. And she's nice.
And makes a lot of money with OnlyFans. She's really smart with it in the way she's doing other things, promoting other girls, and she's turned it into a pretty good living.
Oh, she has to end up so we can see her.
I know. I saw that. What we're working with.
It's nice, people. I'll just say it's nice. I've seen it firsthand. It's nice.
I've met her in person too.
It's nice. It looks like. Hold on, I'll show you. They look like twins. They look like twins. They're twinsies. That's what it looks like, people. That's what it looks like.
Somebody asked me if that was my daughter one time, and I was pissed. I was like, no, that's not my daughter.
No. Pimping ain't easy. That's a fact. So, you got anybody you want to give a shout out to, like sponsors or anybody that helps y'all out that you can think of?
Or maybe people you've sold to.
Or sold to, or
people's got your all's equipment.
Yeah, I think I actually made a list of a few of them. Like I said, Neil Chance Racing Converters, Kevin Mullins at TKM. If you do go with Fuel Tech, the only issue with Fuel Tech is that they'll only dyno your car if it has a Fuel Tech ECU. Sure. So if you decide to get Holly, then you'll have to find somebody other than Fuel Tech to put it on. But let's see who else. Nick Bruder, Reaper. Reaper's actually getting James Goad. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
You know him?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of drama with him lately online.
Uh-oh. Is that good or bad?
He's been just talking a lot of shit, it seems like. I don't know the guy personally, but I watch his YouTube channel. And woo,
we'll be in the streets.
We'll be in the streets, people.
Okay.
Look out, look out, look out, look out. Mr. Lookout's here.
Yeah, Mr. Lookout.
Go ahead, Allison.
I think that's it.
Jim Gold.
Yeah.
You want to thank Reaper? What did he fucking do?
James is actually really well connected to a lot of people, believe it or not.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't like him because he doesn't have a filter.
And that may be it, yeah.
He's pretty honest.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't know some of the stuff.
She's from our hood. Look out. She's from our hood.
Yeah.
She does dynos. She's a dyno queen.
Yeah.
I didn't know some of the stuff he was saying on some of his videos, if he was saying it for clout or if he was saying it because it was the truth. Some of it sounded, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the guy, so I don't know. But he was, and some of his posts on Facebook and shit, he gets rowdy.
He does.
But I can obviously tell that guy just don't give a fuck.
He doesn't.
I can just tell he don't give a fuck.
He will call out anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get him on here one time.
Yes. Yeah, he's great. And Robin Roberts, a lot of people they're like, he's also a really nice guy.
I don't know who the dude is.
He was in Hot Rod Magazine. Like a lot of people, if you're at this point, you've been around for a while, you've been into cars and
sure.
So
only magazine I'm looking at is like Hustler.
Yeah. Well,
we need to get a car section in there.
Sorry.
Well, 1997 Muscle Mustangs and Fast Forward September issue. That's me.
Really?
50, yeah. 50 magazine. I was also in 50 magazine.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What was it again? Say it again.
Oh, no. Muscle Mustangs and Fast Forwards, 1997 September.
All right, hold on. Somebody can do some research while we're on here. I don't know how to do that shit. I'm not tech savvy.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, don't tell your age.
I know. I was in there with my Mustang.
So you've been in the cars for a while too.
Long time.
What got you in the cars, if you don't mind me asking?
I had a high school boyfriend who had a Chevy Cavalier, and he was kind of into that, and I just kind of
got into cars.
Got into cars through him, yeah.
And now this business, has it been since you started? Was it you, or was it your significant other, or was it somebody else, or was this you?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been there for a really long time, since the beginning, but wow. Yeah. Now I see Limpy I can send you a picture.
Okay.
Yeah. That was back in the day when they printed magazines. They don't,
Not too nice.
Oh, he was wanting to post it right now while we're on here. I know what he's trying to do.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
He's trying to get it.
Yeah.
And how long has the company been in business?
We started in the U.S. in 2006.
And it started overseas?
It started in Canada, actually.
Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Oh no, I'll just send it to you.
September.
But that's me. I'm a Ford girl. I always had Mustangs. During that time, I had my roommate. She had a Trans Am.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody wanting it again. Here we go.
Oh, not the Red Dragon.
The Red Dragon.
Damn.
Get your blog ready. That one's over 2,000 square feet.
Oh my God.
I got to delay. I got to end it kind of early because my dragon skills of the dragon
Kind of got
I
off
got
bar.
it, and you could see the full moon or a 3/4 moon.
The big rollers.
Yeah. The 0.1 hubless.
Don't nobody want to see it now with this big bandage and shit on me.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
All right. Oh boy. All right. Happy? You got anything?
I don't. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had a few questions, and I'm glad you come on. And I'm sure I'll see you. I'm sure I'll bump into you at SEMA, whether or not this guy does or not, and we'll definitely see you at PRI.
Awesome. I want to thank you both so much for your time today and inviting me on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
You've enlightened us on, especially with the injectors and the Robin Roberts,
the rear end,
the rear end, the hublet, the rear end dyno, the pump station. I like how that covers up Happy's face, and I can see my face, and I can see your face, and I can see.
Oh my God! Is there anything new for you guys? Now I know that like this is new for you all right now with this with these injectors, but do you all have other stuff that you're working on?
Yeah, that
I'm
new
sure
hardware.
You ain't gonna...
Yeah, the new hardware platform, and we're constantly evolving, adding.
Sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How often does updates happen with them things?
It depends on what it is. I mean, software is pretty much where it's at. There is a new feature we're going to put in, this thing called a feed forward test. So I know we're trying to go, but I'm just going to go back to this. The one company that you were mentioning before from Australia, they only have this one test. It's a ramp test. So what that means is you basically put in the rate of acceleration, X amount of miles per second, and that comes from the engine dyno market. So the only problem with that type of test is that it's not meant for hub or chassis dynos, because you have the multiplier of the transmission when you're on a hub or chassis dyno. Engine dynos is just the engine. You don't have a torque multiplier of the transmission. So I kind of explain like this. If you have 1,000 foot-pounds of torque at the crank and you've got a 410 gear ratio, you are at 4,100 foot-pounds of torque at the rear end.
Yep.
So, engine dynos, they don't have that multiplier. That's why we also say to dyno in 1-to-1 when you're on the hub dyno or chassis dyno, because that's the least amount of torque. If you think about how much torque you're going to put down first gear and second gear, it's a lot. So, and people are like, I'm going to break this dyno. You're not going to break the dyno. You're going to break the car. You're going to break the transmission. You're going to break. You're going
to break the weak link.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The weakest link.
Being in 1-to-1, hell, it's in drive. It's in high gear.
Yeah.
So, I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for coming on and learning us.
For sure.
Thank you both so much.
All right. Have a good night.
Thank you, Allison. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, shit. What the fuck's wrong with my shit here? Is yours acting crazy or no?
No, you look good on mine. I can see you loud and clear.
What the fuck is wrong with my shit here?
No, you look good on mine. We're still on here. Everybody's with us. Allison's cool. She's smart too. Very, very smart. I'll tell you what, the amount of people we've talked to today, I've learned a lot of shit. Like he said, we went out to Brian Tooley's today. We had a good day. We spent a couple hours out there. He's going to work on a video. He filmed while we were there. Just seeing the equipment that they're putting into this building's unreal. And then her tonight, I mean, she's very, very, very intelligent with what I guess I told Limpy all day today. I feel like a dumbass talking to some of these people. I just feel
Yeah,
dumb.
that when he talked and stuff, I was just like,
Yeah, I mean, like her talking about multiplying and this and that and gear reduction and all that. Like I kind of understand the dyno, but then I don't. Like and I think a lot of people's the same way. It's like a lot of people think that it's just a car on there turning a drum and you get this number, but there's so much more shit involved in it
yeah,
than just
I
this
can't
thing
see
turning.
shit.
Oh, you're still on here. You just deleted me. Now I'm
No.
back on here.
I can't see shit. I
Oh,
can't see the
I'm
comments. My screen is like
I'm looking at
this
I'm
big.
looking.
I can't see comments. I can't see nothing.
Hold on, I'm bringing some comments up now. Yeah, she is all business. She don't play. She's cool though. We've meeting her in person. She's really, really, really cool.
Yeah.
Both big ones. Yeah, now see, I dynoed my boat. I dynoed the engine though before I stuck the motor in the boat, and just to kind of give me an idea. That's something I didn't ask her. Didn't think about. But that's a totally different type of dyno. They put a dyno on the end of like where a propeller goes on a boat. And
Oh, there we go. I'm back. I don't know what happened.
yes. Best show. Hey, hold on, let me see. Damn it. I'm trying. I need to just touch the screen. We appreciate it, C. Clark. Just doing something different.
Do you want to give anything about this weekend?
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab my phone. I'll go over it. If you all don't know and haven't heard, it is Cash Days at the Hill at KD Motorsports. It used to be called KD Dragway. It's KD Motorsports. It's this Saturday and Sunday. 4th of July weekend. We're racing on Sunday because hopefully nobody has to work on Monday. We have a Run What You Brung, which is anything with doors. So the only thing you can't run and Run What You Brung is a dragster. Small tire, and we're doing Run What You Brung on Saturday. We're running small tire on Sunday. Everybody keeps messaging and asking, can we run a small tire car and Run What You Brung? As long as it has doors, it don't matter. So it looks like now everybody that's going to run Sunday in small tire is going to run What You Brung so they can get a test hit because they know the money's definitely going to be right in small tire on Sunday. It's going to be big. We're adding money to every pot. We've got a stick shift class. We got a hard tire class. We've got a tailgate class. We've got an import class. No all-wheel drives and imports, but all-wheel drives are welcome in small tire, Run What You Brung, and tailgate. If there's an all-wheel drive truck that got a tailgate on it, it's welcome. And a modern muscle class. I did change the rules on modern muscle. I'm allowing any transmission to run in it. A couple guys got upset with that, but it is what it is. You can't make everybody happy. $20 a day, $35 for a weekend pass, $75 for a VIP armband to be up on the starting line. We only started with 100, and I think we're down to maybe 20, 25 VIP wristbands left if you want to be on the starting line. Media, get with me or Kenzie Miles.
And also, if something happens on Saturday, we will just roll in the events. I mean, we're going to try to run if weather or something happens. We can't. I don't think they have a curfew out there, but we're going to run as long as we
are
can.
watching the weather right now, and the weather for Saturday is spotty. The weather for Sunday is gorgeous. If whatever we get started on Saturday doesn't get done, everything's getting rolled over to Sunday. Yeah. So that's and we will get it done. We'll run into Monday or whatever we have to.
Yeah. There you go, right
there. There you go, people. Corey's going to autograph your wristband.
Yeah, he's got Media Goat right there. The Media Goat is in the house. Appreciate that, Scott. Appreciate it.
Damn. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Appreciate it, man.
Shit. Appreciate
Limpy
it.
On the stream.
Limpy's going to be on the headlight.
Limpy be on the headlight.
Yeah, it ain't an official cash days without him on the light. So that's what I keep preaching, everybody. Everybody keeps calling all these races cash days. It drives me nuts. That's one thing. It don't bother him like it even bothers me. It pisses me off. It ain't a cash days unless he's on the light and he's there. So I don't give a shit what y'all want to call your race. Don't call it cash days if he ain't there and a part of it.
I don't care, man. It's just
I know. To me, it's disrespectful.
It's just
and that's why we're gonna do this shit in 23. Appreciate everybody tuning in and joining tonight. It was something a little different.
Yeah.
Something a little different. We did learn something. I don't understand. Hold on. Here we go. Don't understanding allowing an all-wheel drive in a tire limited class. Paul, I'm going to ask you this. Do you understand that there hasn't been an all-wheel drive win a rear-wheel drive class at any cash days? Or any front side no prep? Have you seen an all-wheel drive win? We don't want to keep the all-wheel drive guys out. And I feel like an all-wheel drive doesn't have the advantage at all over a rear-wheel drive car on a front side no prep.
I agree on some surfaces. Backside all-wheel drive does have advantage, and them not allowing them in, I'll agree. But
on a front side no prep,
no,
they do not have the advantage. I promise you, they cannot 60 foot with a rear-wheel drive car by no means. And I promise you, they're not going to outpower the cars that are coming this weekend.
Yeah,
it's just not going to happen.
I don't,
I've got a really close friend of mine lives right down the street, was a world record holder with an all-wheel drive, and that car is badass. But the cars that are coming this weekend, he has zero advantage, none at all.
If all-wheel drive had advantage, Top Fuel would use them. Yeah, that's a fact. Yep, that's a fact.
It is. Is it stream the event? We will be live. Yep, we will be live. We're going to be using On Tilt Racing Productions. He's got a Starlink that he's bringing, and we're going to be using it for the first time. So we should have satellite signal. I know cell phone signal there is sketchy, but we should have signal with this. Who else coming to KD? If the guys haven't posted that they're coming, really on Facebook, I don't really say.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't do lock-ins, and I do verbal. People, I've been getting 100 messages a day with people saying they'll be there. You know how it is. 100 say they're going to show up, 50 show up, 25 say they're coming, 10 comes. But there is some killers coming, I can promise you. I guess Billy's already said he's coming, on his YouTube channel. So I'll definitely say Billy and Tommy's coming. But a lot of people don't even want people to know that they're coming.
If it's not on YouTube, people, and I'm live, for some reason, if we don't use the big equipment, it'll just be on Facebook. So you can check it out on the Limpy page. Happy likes walking around with his phone in his hand. So it is.
I like everybody seeing where we're at, walking around the pits or wherever I have signal.
Yeah,
but
that big equipment I got is heavy and bulky, and you just can't.
And it's stationary.
Well, I mean, you can walk around with it, but it's heavy.
Yeah, it's some serious shit.
It's
And we'll be live before the event. Friday we're going up and getting set up, so I'll pop on and go live Friday just to show everybody the location, where we're at, what we're doing, the surface. I like everybody seeing the surface. And then Saturday, we're not going to start until later on in the evening, so it's kind of a street atmosphere and feel. That place starts really getting packed about 5, 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Where's where we at here? I think Chuck over there at 209 Gallery, Chain Protect, and On Tilt Racing Productions.
Yep. Leave that up right there because the guy just now asked about it. There they are there. That's he's coming out of Colorado, and he's been sponsoring us quite a bit there. So he's bringing a satellite device where we should be able to get signal this weekend. No charging stations at KD.
What charging station do they need for electric?
Yeah. Get some, Jay. What? I don't understand what you're asking there. We'll be in Virginia. Yep, there. I had it messed up. Hell, I thought it was West Virginia.
Race Wars, Equalizer.
Kansas?
Yeah.
That's an airport, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that an old airstrip?
Yeah. They have gliders out there now that, oh boy. They have gliders out there now that they take off at another airport. Can you imagine being pulled behind a plane in another plane and they got no engine and they let go of it? Let go of it.
So it's oversized kite that's carrying somebody.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Holy shit. How high they go?
High, like, you know.
Dude, you know how I am with heights. I'd shit my pants.
I mean, at least fucking, you know,
That plane unhooks for me, I'd shit my no, bro.
A couple 2,000 or 3,000 feet in the air, you know, and they're just fucking.
God. You'd hear me yelling. No, hell no.
I'm out on that shit, and I'm like, yeah, there's Chuck right there. There's Chuck right there.
Hell no. Tesla Power. Ooh, no. I say where we're gonna be at. Don't have any Tesla Power.
You better charge it at the I don't even know where. I don't even know where the place is.
Closest Walmart or something.
You better get a
Kroger's.
You better get the Predator 2000 or 8000 out to charge that thing.
This is a country track, but it's awesome. And if y'all haven't seen KD, just look up KD Dragway on YouTube. It's not only a cool backwoods facility, it's an experience. It's definitely an experience. Any Michigan plans? Yeah, Onondaga.
Did you read that comment?
Hold on, the Red Dragon. Yeah, no, you damn right. I'm hanging from some glider. Yeah, shit, bullshit. If there's something I'm afraid of heights. I am afraid of heights, and I ain't gonna be in nothing with no engine.
I'm right there with you. I don't like heights or snakes.
Fucking oversized kite.
Two things I don't want to mess with in this world. Both.
Hey, I got a good idea. I'm gonna pull you behind my plane, and then when we get up there, I'm gonna let you
be
go.
like, you're like, yeah, man. Give me the thumbs up.
Yeah. Hell no. No, people's crazy. I'm sure it is fun, but no. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm out on that shit.
What
would be worse was you're in that glider and there's a sack full of snakes. Was that snakes on a plane? I can't think of any worse way of dying right there.
God. I'm trying. Yeah, you damn right. There ain't no way. Like, people's crazy. I mean, everybody's got their own thing they do. They get the rocks off with, but I ain't gonna say, "Hey, bud, pull me behind your plane. Let me go when we get up there."
Yeah.
No. I'm good.
Oh, you need to tell us about charging ports in Portsmouth. Is that where it is? Portsmouth?
See, I wouldn't even. Shh.
Don't give me a line. I live in Texas, people, and that's
no shit. Hold on, let me see. I got to talk to it. Hold on. See, I done fucked it up. Closest Tesla charging station to KD Motorsports. Let's see what it comes up. I got 1.4 miles from my house. I wouldn't even know. See, that's one thing sucks about them damn cars.
Hey, they can't put that in there in their little screen up there, and it goes.
They got to. Hold on, what else we got? Yeah, I'm definitely leaving a brown dragon at 10,000 feet. Man, I'm scared to death jump out a perfectly working good airplane. I love flying.
I'd go parachute, but
I say I would, and I've acted like I would, but I don't know if I could do it. I really don't. I don't know.
Well, they say it's not the fall that gets you; it's that sudden stop.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think I'd have a rough time going down though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what else we got. I'm trying to read over here.
Yeah.
10 hours from Wichita. I need to train my diesel. Yeah. Come on, Paul.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm telling you, if y'all haven't been, if this is your first time pulling up to KD, when you're out front about ready to pull in this track and you actually see it, everybody, I promise, is going to say, "Oh shit!" It's wild.
I'm out, man.
I got stolen, my brothers. I don't mess with. Yeah, that's one thing. We don't do heights and we don't do snakes. We're twin brothers on that shit.
Hammer time.
Hey,
I know this show is a little different, people.
I'm wondering if there's people on here though that joined their OnlyFans, because I got back on there last night. I got to see some new content.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, the shifter about went in that thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the only thing kept it out was the diverter.
The switcher.
Yep.
The splitter.
That was about the splitter. That was about the only thing kept it out of there.
Yeah, I was looking for it, like if she could drive an 18-speed with no splitter.
That shifter was in the glory hole last night. I was like, oh boy.
I was trying to get Allison with the dyno. We're like, how do you think the dyno? We think horsepower that thing is.
Man, she's an awesome woman.
Yeah, she's a good girl.
Nice lady. Nice.
Always hooks me up with passes wherever I go. Doesn't ask. Just I call her and said, "Hey man, can you get me into PRI? I need pass." Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
And I get the good passes. I'm like, she hooks me up with like, oh,
there we go.
Fuck your life.
Yep. Fuck your life. Hey, we actually spoke with her and everything's good.
Yeah.
So they're everything's. I don't think they're together, but just everything was good. So if y'all haven't kept up with Stephanie too, now I've been keeping up with some of her pictures online.
Yeah. But yeah, she hits me.
She's a hottie.
Allison hooks me up with like I'm a what is it? PRI? You're like just a regular person, and then you're like they're like 3 tiers or something.
Yeah, because they have.
I'm an exhibitor.
Yeah, because they have attendee, and then being an exhibitor, how you can come and go as you want in the back doors, and
I can go back doors.
Damn near, you can do anything you want.
Oh yeah.
Stephanie was cute. Yeah. She is. She's good looking.
Yeah.
She's a good looking girl. She's been posting a lot of stuff here lately too. Last few days, she's been posting stuff.
All right. So hopefully next week we might have where'd it go? We might have this bitch.
For the ones that ain't met him, y'all need to meet him. He's a good dude. We give him shit. Yep. John, you're on there, ain't you? You can't even lie.
Yeah, he can't lie to us.
He can't lie. You spent that $17. You know what I'm talking about with that shifter last night or night before last. You seen that shit? And with her dude's outside of the truck filming through the window. And it's like he catches her. He opens the door and it's like, "What you in here doing, woman?" And the shifter's just, she's in the truck. I'm horny. It's like, oh,
fuck your life.
We just got hip on that shit.
Wonder if he heard the air going.
Guarantee it.
The splitter going, you know.
Yeah, he was standing up on the step filming her.
Yeah.
And then I gotta quit looking at that shit.
Oh boy. Yeah, my daddy always told me you get to look at something like that, something I turn to stone.
No shit.
Oh boy.
Polo. Oh shit!
I'm sorry, Ernie. You want to come on next week, Ernie? You talk about your OnlyFans.
There you go.
So how much you love Waffle House.
I
don't know.
I'll tell you what, if it was off the trailer and both of them was on 28s, Perry's got too much testing in on that surface. Joey'd have his hands full. I know Joey's a bad dude. I know everybody talks about how badass he is and this and that. And I know he could probably read a surface. Jasper, you know, there's probably nobody's got more data on that track than Perry. That car's fast there.
I really got to go get an OnlyMans.
Me too.
And now, I do too.
Shit. The kind of money these people's making.
Yeah.
Doing OnlyFans.
Maybe we'll do a high content. We might just get high.
Oh my God.
That's pretty good.
Holy shit.
Just get high and then try to do a show. Jasper probably have to smoke all day long though.
Yeah,
So
he
to be on our level when
he gets normal. It makes
probably
him
start at
normal.
like 7 o'clock in the morning, and by the time we're ready for the show at night, and I'll be like 3 in, and I'll be like,
Then we'll do a show from the garage with Onondaga.
oh boy,
Bake Fest. Yeah, no shit. We need to get other people on here though, a little smoking. Everybody showing their sacks. Not their sacks, their bag, not their bags, their container. Gotta watch what I say on this shit.
do a little I don't know. We have safety meetings. We've got safety meetings.
I grew up in the I didn't really grow up in the late 70s. I was born in the late 70s.
I grew up in the 70s.
I'm more of an 80s.
I grew up
80s
in the 70s.
kid. Yeah. Well, you got 6 years on me.
Let's say New Boston. There you go. Whoever was asking about.
There you go. Now, does anybody know how far away is New Boston from South Webster? Because the track's in South Webster.
I believe the 27th. 27th of August.
Is it medical in Ohio?
Is it?
Somebody bring me a card where I can put my picture on it so I don't feel so bad at the track this weekend.
I don't feel bad wherever I smoke. Legal or not, I don't care.
Hey, if it's legal in Ohio this weekend, whoever's coming to see us at KD, let's see what Ohio's working with.
Yeah, we've gotten from Missouri, we've gotten from Michigan, Wisconsin,
Chicago,
Mississippi,
Texas.
I got this pen right now that will totally
Mississippi pen.
Yeah, man, it will change your life, and it will get you in trouble because it tastes like sweet tarts.
Yeah,
it'll hurt you. It'll be like, oh man, it's like on Step Brothers or whatever it is, on Hop or whatever it was, Frank the Tank. Man, when it hits your mouth, it just tastes so good. Man, it does.
It does.
I forget the name of the show. Frank the Tank. You know who reminds me of Frank the Tank? Fuck does. It just, what was it? 37%?
Yeah. Now was that in Ohio?
I don't know.
I think Nicholas is saying Ohio is a medical state.
Medical and recreational.
Hell yeah.
Old school, yeah, that's right. Old school, yeah. That's old Frank the Tank is old fuck. He likes drinking. Old fuck likes drinking. I just don't like. I don't drink, people. I can't stand the taste of it. 37% hydro.
Yeah, but
That
we
shit
still
though,
haven't tried. We still haven't tried that Texas.
yeah, we haven't tried the Texas one.
We will this weekend in Ohio.
That Tyler, what was it? Tyler from Wisconsin?
I'm not gonna say his name.
I forget his name, but
I'll tell you what, that shit. We took that to the party on the lake with us, and my boy, I'm not gonna say his name either. It was tied up beside us. He smokes daily. He's a 4 or 5 type of joint a day guy, and I give him a nug of that shit, and he said, "This is on a whole nother level." So that shit we got out of the Chicago, Wisconsin area that was homegrown.
yeah, it was homegrown too.
It come out of his private garden, and holy shit!
He said it was the shit.
And it was, I think it was a strand of Northern Lights, a true original Northern Light strand. Beautiful.
I smoked and misplaced my boat.
Nelson County, Kentucky was the best. That's where we was today. That's where we drove through. That's where Brian Tooley's is at.
Oh, that's okay.
Yep.
I got you.
We was right in the heart of some good weed country.
Yep.
It's funny, everybody on here just talking. Everybody wants to talk about weed. Since we did the show on weed, I know, and I do too. Actually, like I love it. I smoked and misplaced my boat at the lake. I guarantee it.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
Happy smoked and shit on himself in the lake.
I had to shit. I had to get in the water and shit. I was fucked up. I think
Fuck
the
your
water
life.
sobered me
Fuck
up.
your life.
I can't believe we just now got hip to that shit. Everybody said he's like famous on TikTok. I've never seen the shit on TikTok, but we watched the YouTube documentary on that dude.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Fuck, I
It's a
don't know.
rapper.
Bing Bong.
Bing Bong. Yeah, fuck your life.
I don't know.
Oh, we was all eating honey buns.
Limpy ate a whole bunch of shit Saturday night that he didn't even know that he ate.
Mork was double fisting honey buns.
Damn, man. I'm just glad they didn't bring the dog out Friday, Saturday.
Dude, if they would have let that dog walk over to the fucking tent, I'd have shit my pants.
I would have got that dog high as fuck.
I'd have got on the golf cart and I'd have to roll off.
Shit, I couldn't.
We also got that sample Saturday.
Oh yeah.
We had now that come from that was Kentucky. We've got some hash. We've got some brown hash to try. We got a sample of hash Saturday. We were on our way.
I don't know about hash.
Yeah, I think that's. I'd actually like to have Jasper check that stuff out, look at it, see what he thinks, and I know he knows. He's our go-to guy if we got questions on stuff.
Yeah.
There is.
I know them diamonds or whatever that he brought. He gave us. Woo.
Whole nother level.
You're gonna talk about fuck your life, Bing Bong.
Yep, I was bing bonging. That's. Yeah, I got some. Dude, give me a real nice sample of some hash. And it was something that they process at home. And damn, I wish I had my bag in here, but nobody probably even couldn't see it on the camera. I don't even know how to smoke hash. Somebody told me you take like a pen and you just light it and then suck the smoke in.
I got so high, but
I'd be putting it on the joint.
I got so high at the semifinals, I didn't even know where I was going. I was trying to go to the pits, and I was in the pits.
When I come out there with the phone, I'm doing the live feed of the race. I looked over. Only thing I could say was, "Oh boy!"
I'm fucking holding that wall up like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
that's good. Pain. You know, I could bet.
Hey,
I wasn't flagging the races,
spectating sometimes is fun as
I was spectating, so we're good.
Man, sometimes sitting there on the wall and spectating, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Nothing like it. Roll it in a joint with a little bit of weed. All right. That's how I would have smoked it anyways. But everybody's like, no, you can just put it on a pin, you can light it and smoke it and shit out. I ain't never really fucked with hash. Just mix the hash with attention and shit. I never really mess with hash. It just ain't.
Yeah, they said mix that hash with some flour.
Yep. Yep. Warm it up with a lighter and flake it into a bowl. Huh. And I guess it melts too, right? Like some wax and shit does. I would think it would get all gummy and shit all up in your bowl, wouldn't it?
Dragging those.
Push the pin.
Oh, so you'll do it like a dab, and then, oh boy, I'm out. No dabbing for this motherfucker. He's dabbing. He's out. I dab, I go. And then Brandon takes a picture with his ass behind me.
So, hold on. I'm just going to say, Happy, don't do a hot dab as your first dab because it will ruin your experience. What's the difference? What's a hot dab?
I think I did both of them.
You did a hot one, I guess. Because my man had a damn blowtorch. So if it wasn't no hotter than that, I don't know what hot is.
He did that, and I did a big one, and I blew it all out, and I'm like, that wasn't that bad. Let's try another one. And as I'm doing the second one, I'm like, the first one's hit me. I'm like, oh boy, this ain't gonna be fucking good at all.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably size. It's probably that big chunk of hash. Some brown hash.
Over 700. I'm sure I was about fucking. I was bottle pressure. I'm sure
anything
I was
over 700 degrees is bad. How hot does the joint get?
I'm sure I was about 1100 bottle pressure. That I did.
How hot's the joint get? I wonder when you're burning, when you're smoking, or a cigarette.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love all the smokers. Man, that's awesome. And you can definitely tell who smokes. These comments just keep coming by. I love it.
Yeah.
Where's Logan at?
They got diamonds and
where's
sauce.
Logan, Nicholas? Is that in Ohio?
I guess. Google hash underclass. I guess so.
Hash underclass.
I guess, yeah.
Logan, Ohio.
There you go.
You coming Saturday or Saturday and Sunday? You gonna make it to the race?
Logan, Ohio.
How far away is that from KD?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Somebody posted an hour and 30 minutes from KD.
Show me, see what you're working with.
I don't smoke, but I smoked when I still did. Yeah, I got to remember, people, I just started smoking like 6 months ago after a 30-plus year of random drug tests.
Shit.
I did acid and shrooms back in the day.
I tried some mushrooms. I never did like any of the paper acid or any of the liquid acid, but I did try some mushrooms. I put them on a pizza.
Oil in the pen is pretty damn. What?
Henri?
Yeah, it is. It's a fact. It fucks me up. That's good enough. See, the difference between, for some reason, people might think I'm wimp or something. I'll just go ahead and put it out there. I ain't scared. I don't like the smell of weed. I don't like the smell of it. That's why I like the vapes. I don't like it. It doesn't smell bad.
It's simple. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
It's not on me. I can walk around somebody and not smell like.
You can hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that I'm afraid that somebody's gonna think bad of me because I smoke weed. I could care less. I do what makes me feel happy.
Mm-hmm.
Helps me go to sleep. For some reason, I don't like alcohol. People don't drink alcohol. I don't like the taste of it. I'll taste. I like the taste of weed. I just don't like the smell of it. Does that make sense? I don't know. Does that make sense? Maybe not. But I'm weird.
Well, and that's where our boy Jasper's from. So, you know, every time we're in the Michigan area, you know, Jasper's, he was the one that was on the show with us. That he's a scientist.
Yeah, they're the scientists. Them guys, second type. They got. And I don't do edibles either. For some reason, I don't like edibles. I don't like the texture of them.
What are they sponsored by now too? That Grow Green Michigan or Grow Green or something. So I mean they're pretty serious in the industry up there in your area. Misty.
As long as somebody else is smoking them.
I think he would like edibles if somebody did like brownies or a Rice Krispie cake or something like
Something
Krispie
like that,
treats. Something that's like he. As far as him just sitting there chewing on some gummy bears and shit, he ain't gonna fuck with them. You know what I mean? But I think if somebody knew how to get the shit out and put it in butter and then bake a cake or bake some cookies where we can sit there and eat some peanut butter cookies, now that would be a whole nother experience for him. Like I don't think he's really experienced anything like that. It would be totally different. And see, with it going through your liver, you know, when you eat it, it's totally different than going through your lungs. Oh, what happened to him? There you go.
Fucking mouse is fucking. It has a mind of its own, man. I think the old lady's going in and out, putting stuff in the car so she can, because she's flying out.
Oh yeah, she's flying out. She'll be with us tomorrow.
I got it. But yeah, the ward to be flying out with me. She'll be helping us this weekend, and plus I get to see her.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. It's fucking cinnamon rolls.
Oh fuck! Now you're
damn
talking.
It! No shit.
That's
like,
my.
Damn.
You know, like brown women and big butts is my weakness. Cinnamon rolls is my weakness.
About Panic being solo. I did. I was like, damn, where'd my dude go?
Yeah, try it again.
This fucking guy, man. I'm telling y'all, it's been wild. Me and him been together for a month. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do when he goes home next week. I'm gonna be lost. I am. I'm gonna be lost without him. We're still gonna keep the show going though. No matter what, we're gonna keep the show going. Him at home, me here. But yeah, I'm gonna miss Mo, dude. He's in there just looking at me laughing. I can see the fucker through the door. He thinks the shit's.
Was you nervous?
No. No. Triple OG and blueberry mixed. I'm just reading comments. Yeah, no shit. No, ain't no show without him. I like sitting here bullshitting with y'all, but there ain't no show without him. Y'all know that. Damn. Yeah, I think cinnamon rolls. I never even thought about that. You always hear about cookies and the Rice Krispie treats and shit, but I never thought about cinnamon rolls, homie.
Yeah, me neither. You said that. I was like, oh, that might be a game changer for me.
No shit. Damn it, man.
What are you doing? I'm fucking eating this time.
Right, breakfast. I don't know what you're doing. We're eating breakfast.
Hold on.
No shit, man. Yeah, I finally did get my lights fixed. We had like red lights in the damn ceiling fan out here, and I put some LED lights in it. That's game changer. I'm not red anymore. I never was red. Everybody's like, damn, you look like a fucking tick.
You were. You were red after the lake.
No, I was burnt. I was burnt bad then. Yeah, I've heard about the magic butter machines. Coffee cake. That'd be all right.
Oh, yeah. All right.
We're going to have to do another weed episode.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. And we may have to even show some, you know, it's illegal here, y'all. It's illegal in the state of Kentucky. And you got to remember it's illegal in the state of Texas. So there's a fine line here, but.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all this weekend. If you can't, then we'll see y'all online, live. We'll be there. We're going to be getting there Friday, but hopefully Mother Nature lets us have a little bit of Saturday night, and we'll roll into Sunday. And
we're going to get it done. Corey, you going to make it? Hell yeah, man.
No, I got it blurred behind me. It's blurred. I got it blurred behind me. Plus, I ain't got no lights on, which I like. I don't know light. Hot macro dot. Hot macro dot.
Go to Mexico. We're on the way to Mexico.
What could OnlyFans do this week? Oh boy.
Oh shit! I bet there's somebody on there. Hell yeah, brother.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Yep.
And thanks, Allison, for coming on. And thanks for the info on the hash and cinnamon rolls.
And the dinos.
And the dinos.
See everybody this weekend.
Sweet carts. If you can find it, I highly suggest it. Sweet carts. We'll get some sweet carts here in a little bit. It looks like, oh Jesus.
With the way he's faded and shit. I thought that was pretty cool.
How about now?
There you go.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Yep.
Later.